gosh. Well, he's played about every position they have this season. And Kenny, posterized.
At all. I don't think there's really been a question sitting there. Is this Blazer 5 going to drop out of it? They had a shaky game against Magic Gaming. I think it was in, what, it was a week 1, week 2?
Also used him in some mismatches in the post. He's been able to get a couple dunk animations. QIWI gets it down to Kenny. See, they're trying to get a mismatch down here, and he does. I'll be honest with you, I'm sort of digging this offense right now.
And this is something that they tried against the Jazz a lot.
Feast on him this time. And animation and good. The whole team knew it. Once they saw that, they're like, fuck it.
We just sit there and we see it. So this is what we talked about, is when you go into the post, if you let go of the right time, it's what we call having stick. Was that from like another old person film? I didn't think of like South Park or something like that.
I didn't want to do, boy, a nasty. I think you give up the 2s here. I think the rest of the game, you can't give up a 3. Kenny! 2-hand jam on 2 dudes. What?
How tough it is now. We've seen Kenny do work in the post. Now they're going over towards the Toxies as well. And this is where the ball starts moving. If Kenny gets a run into the paint, you get that ball to him in time. You're going to see posters. And again, working out that little shimmy, you get the push off. It's going to be a score every time. Or it's going to be a foul. Take your poison.
Downstairs to the Intel analyst desk. Scott is standing by with the player of the game, Kenny, from the 6.
Kenny able to get it done down here, and when I saw you at the small forward, I saw you bringing it up as sort of the point forward. I was like, oh no, we're going to watch some 5 out here. But that wasn't the case. You guys really shared the sugar.
Yeah, I know. It's a team game. It's not just one person doing it. You need all 5 guys, especially when you're playing against a great team like the Sixers,
So a big win. That's your first win of the year. How's it feel to finally say, all right, we got that first win. We had a tough schedule thus far. We can build on this.
It feels great, man. We was confident going in. We took 2 L's. Tough overtime losses, 2 overtime losses.
Good point.
And, so we knew going in, we cleaned up a few of those mistakes. We can beat anybody.
Let's take a look at some of your highlights here, presented by the fine folks at Intel. Your performance of the game. A lot of highlights here to choose from. They had a tough time at the back, but a lot of it was you were just dominating down there in that dead zone.
Yeah, I know I had a baby on the paint in Ludini. He's running that pure sharp shooter, so he can't match up with that build at the 3.
Seemed like every time the 76ers were getting close, Kenny, you'd come up with a big dunk.
Yeah, I know this team, they depend on me, as they leader, and I come out and, I set the tone. And when we need a clutch bucket, I'm here for the guys.
24 points, 5 assists, 4 steals, and the most important question I'll ask you, Kenny, what's the best city in the country to get barbecue?
The best city? Memphis, man. Come on,
He's from Memphis, Tennessee. I feel like I should be twisted, too. I don't know what you got. Get a little ride going on here. Big win for the Raptors. Back up to Larry. More like the real broadcast where you see a ton of different angles. Supreme. Second chance opportunity for King Cam. Rims in and out. Got to get Vert involved. Vert's got 0, Type's got 0, and King Cam now with 8. For the number 3 scorer in the league, and Cam. Wow. 10 points for Cam.
One of the biggest things, too, is that you're those consistently, but at buzzer beater moments, that's where it needs to be.
Cam with a rebound. Manny again. That's got him going now.
He was very inconsistent. He was very hesitant when it came down to shooting the ball, and it's carrying over here.
Big block by Marley with 92 seconds to go. And Cam will lay it in.
Downstairs to the Intel analyst desk. We've got Scott standing by with King Cam, who is iced out.
Hey, he's rocking it real over here. Well, you guys come up here. You play 2 games. You get 2 wins. Your first 2 games of the regular season. Are you a good luck charm to this team? Is that what's going on?
I definitely hope so. You never know. A switch can benefit a team. It could be a detriment to a team as well. But, we're fortunate enough to come out of here with a win today.
Well, you and Marley down low held their top 2 scorers in Vert and Type to their lowest scoring output of the season. How'd you do it?
I feel like just mixing and matching. I feel like Marley's a great defensive player for one. He locks a lot of people up. It takes a lot of pressure off of all of us. He helps down low, and I go out and get the rebounds and things like that. I mean, just good team defense, helping when we need to, you know, just was the success for us today.
Well, it was a great switch. It allowed Manny to move to the 3, you to the 4. You're able to get some boards. Let's take a look at some of your highlights here. Presented by Intel. Here's your performance of the game. And you talk about those rebounding. There you go right there. Big-time board.
Yeah, man, I love the offensive glass for some reason. More than the defensive, I don't know. Offense is just you against everybody, I mean.
Taking a look at another big two-handed jam. You were able to not only get some offensive rebounds, but able to get out in the transition game, get some points as well. 14 and 8, ended up with 6 assists. So really doing it all for the Magic.
Yes, sir. I mean, I just like to do whatever I can to help the team win. I mean, if they need points, I'll go out and get points. Rebounds, I'll get rebounds. Good sound defense. I mean, I feel like I can contribute in a lot of ways. So I was just fortunate to get the opportunity that they gave me, and we took advantage of it today.
Well, they came up and played 2 games. They won 2 games. Back up top to Larry.